The year is 2002. Eminem is top of the pop charts. Number one at the box office is uh, what's a movie that came out in 2002? Not the I think the Matrix sequels were 2003. So not Pocahontas was 90s. Hercules, no. Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet. Let's see. Treasure Planet 2002. There you go. Treasure Planet is number one at the box office. Except it wasn't. That was the problem. But let's just say. But Treasure Planet is so Eminem is number one. Treasure Planet is number one. Top of the video game charts is Super Mario Sunshine. That I know that one. That came out in 2002. Don't have to look that one up. Everyone loved it. The beloved game Super Mario Sunshine is top of the game charts, and most important of all, it's a World Cup year. The 2002 World Cup in Japan and South Korea. England are there, and a nation expects. England are there with their new hotshot manager, their up-and-coming football prodigy, PyramidFace. They've got rid of Sven. They've removed him from the premises. His whereabouts are currently unknown, and they've installed PyramidFace. The PyramidFace regime begins here. So this is the group stage. So drawn with Saudi Arabia, Honduras, and Argentina. Now, if you're in some like parallel universe, let's say you're in a parallel universe where it's actually not 2002, it's actually 2025, and so in that parallel universe, the 2002 World Cup has already happened, and in that parallel universe, World Cup England actually did play Argentina in the group stage, so bit of narrative there, but that's not canon because it actually is 2002, so that's all just fiction. So first, opening game, Argentina on the 17th of June 2002. You can see that it's the 13th of June right now, and that's because I almost messed up. I went on manager holiday for the whole season, but then forgot about it, and so it's like running in the background, and I just caught it in time, 4 days before the World Cup begins. Lucky. And 4 days before a World Cup begins is definitely the time to pick your squad. That's good planning. So this is, I guess, the squad they picked when I was on manager holiday, but I can change it and everything. So just going through it, first of all, we've got 4 goalies, which seems like a lot for a 23-man squad. It shouldn't be just like 3. Because 4 goalies is a lot. Like, what's like the series of events that would have to occur to end up going through 4 goalies? Is like it's got to be pretty remote, hasn't it? And also, we're England. We're not like getting to the final. We're not like playing every match. We're going to play like 5 games. We're going to go through 4 goalies in 5 games. Seems unlikely. Also, these guys are all really old. I mean, obviously, anyone from a 2025 parallel universe will know all about David Seaman, the 2002 World Cup. But even beyond that, like Nigel Martin. How old was Nigel Martin in 2002? You're 35. Yeah, that's actually younger than I thought it'd be, but that's still. Nigel Martin, I don't picture, is in the sort of 2002 era. Ian Walker as well. How old would Ian Walker be? Oh, he's only 30. I guess that's not too bad. I thought it'd be older than that. So that's a lot of goalies. Should trim that down. Defence. Titus Bramble. Well, good rapport with Richard Wright from the Ipswich days. I don't know if Richard Wright still at Ipswich at this point. No, he's at Arsenal now. First season at Arsenal. Played 55 games. Did they go all the way and they won like the quadruple or something? Also, so David Seaman, how many? So he didn't even make 3 appearances, and he's in the squad, and he's 38 years old. Anyway, whatever. They're trying to get away from the goalies. Gareth Southgate, he must be pretty old. 31, that's not too bad. Phil Neville, Gary Neville. Actually, it must be Ashley Cole. Although it must be very young. 21, yeah. Sol Campbell, Stuart J. Jordan Stewart. Yeah, Jordan Stewart. Didn't he? I think he was at San Diego fairly recently. Elliot S. Elliot S. Rio Ferdinand, Kieran. Who is Elliot S? I don't know who that is. Elliot S. Steve Elliott, Derby. I have no memory of this guy. Steve Elliott. This is where I get all the views like, you idiot. You don't know who Steve Elliott is. Yeah, I don't. I only know who David Beckham is. I'm here in my pink Lionel Messi jersey. I don't want to hear about Steve Elliott from Derby County. I just want to hear about Messi. I support Messi. I don't support a team, I support Messi. And Ronaldo. Steve Elliott. Who the hell is that? Anyway, Steven Gerrard, Beckham, Barmby, Lee Bowyer. Scholes, Heskey, Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen. Is it Andrew Cole at this point, or is it Andy? It's Andrew. Okay. Whoa, look at those stats. Right, who is this Steve Elliott guy? Am I like... And when I look him up, maybe I'll be like, oh yeah, Steve Elliott. Okay, so this is who we're building our team around for the 2002 World Cup. Steve Elliott. Derby. I guess 72 appearances in 7 years, I guess, is not... You know, he's not first on the team sheet exactly, is he? Including 14 as a substitute. So he started like 58 games in like 7 years. And he's made the squad. Who is this guy? I've never heard of Steve Elliott in my life. What's he doing now? Current team, Cheltenham Town assistant manager. Assistant manager of Cheltenham Town. Well, Steve, you got big things ahead of you. You know what? I'm going to leave him in the squad. He's young. He's going places. He's going to Cheltenham Town. And hopefully he's not too offended that I was incredulous at his name. I was like, who is this guy? Even this is a bit of a pull, isn't it? Jordan Stewart, I mean, I think he was San Diego. Or unless I'm misremembering. Yeah, I guess I got that wrong. Oh, San Jose. Egg on my face. So not only do I not know who Steve Elliott is, I thought John Stewart played for San Diego when he played for San Jose. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so first starts with the squad. Let's get rid of all these old goalies. Like, Nigel Martin is not going to the 2002 World Cup. I'm not having someone born in 1966 going to the 2002 World Cup. That is disturbing. Get out of here. David Seaman. I mean, he's not even playing for Arsenal at this point. He's made 3 appearances all season. And we also don't need to have 4 goalies. Ian Walker. Remove. Titus Bramble. I like that pick. I don't know if he got any how many England appearances he made, if any. Yeah, he didn't. I was going to say I didn't think he... No caps. But he's going to link up well with Richard Wright. Oh, that reminds me. Someone else who'll have a good rapport with Richard Wright. Francis Jeffers. Get him in the team. Look at those incredibly mediocre stats. Determination 20 for Francis Jeffers. That's odd. Let's build our team around this incredibly ineffectual striker. Oh wait, we need a goalie. Oh, just actually, it was going to ask goalie, national English. Andy Marshall, 27. You're heading to the big leagues. He'll always be loyal to me now. Has he had any caps so far? No caps. Oh, he'll uninspire loyalty. Gareth Southgate, too old. Get out. In fact, let's go for youth. Let's focus on youth in this World Cup. So let's clear out the old guard. Andrew Cole. Remove. Heskey will be pretty young this time. Obviously, Owen's young. Fowler he's only 27 in 2002. I guess he started really young, didn't he? Yeah, but I'm surprised that, in my mind, he would be way older than that. Nicky Barmby, okay, you can stay in because you're not that old. Of course, Steve Elliott. In fact, let's make Steve Elliott captain. What's his influence? 16. That really isn't too bad, is it? I want to see So Beckham was in parallel universe. Beckham may have been captain in this parallel 2025 universe. 15. Sol Campbell, okay. So I need I don't think there's any other old people in there. No, Steve Elliott, of course, very young, 23, captaining England at the World Cup at the age of 23. So big pressure on Steve's shoulders, but I know he can do it. My brief skim through his Wikipedia page, in which he made on average 9 appearances a year for Derby County, assures me that he can handle this this responsibility. Oh yeah, I can see what he's. Michael Dubry. Was he English? I had in my head he was French. But that's... Oh, Danny Murphy. Let's Danny Murphy. It's a shame that Steve Elliott has got the captain's armband wrapped up, because otherwise Danny Murphy would definitely be... I'll definitely be bestowing that honour on Danny Murphy. This is a man whose charisma speaks for itself. He would inspire undying loyalty from his teammates. And that's why he needs to go in that team. Michael Bridges. Big fan of Michael Bridges. And not just for what he did later in certain teams he played for later in his career. I liked him even at this time. Stephen Manuel in the B team. That's humiliating. He's 30. Is he? Oh, he's at Mallorca. So he's left Real Madrid at this point. So his career's going downhill. Why are you in the B? I think it's time to retire from international football. By the time you're playing in England B at age 30, it's time to either retire or do a Chris Sutton, basically, because that is very undignified. Chris Kirkland? Oh, I do actually need another goalie, don't I? So add him to the squad. Richard Rufus, 27. Oh, young John Terry, I think that is. Wow, look at those stats. Holy moly. Damn, that's pretty good. I'm going to have to take someone out. Otherwise, Jermaine Defoe, 19. Yeah, let's go really with youth. Let's really go with youth here. Let's even like Robbie Fowler. You've had your chance. You've had your chance. You blew it. Heskey is a pretty uninspiring choice, because I'm not. Yeah, let's take Heskey out. Even Nicky Barmby's pretty uninspiring. Attacking midfield. Well, I've got Danny Murphy for that, so. Who else can we read from the... So I was trying to get John Terry in, and maybe Jermaine Defoe as well. Yeah, I like this really young team. It's good. So the B team is completely decimated now. Gareth Barry. Let's look at the young ones. Oh, is that... Wow, these must... Michael Carrick. How old is he here? 20. Wow. Alan Smith. Again, these stats are pretty good, aren't they? Peter Crouch must be quite young here. And then Joe Cole. Was this was when he was... Oh, he's already had a cap, you see. So he's already the hot young thing. But yeah, those stats aren't as good as... But yeah, okay, Joe Cole. And who else looked good? Oh, Alan Smith. Wow. Okay, let's kick out one of these old... Francis Jeffers filling up a spot for absolutely no reason. No justifiable reason for that. Even John... like, why is he in the team? It's because I'm just picking attackers now. Oh no, I did pick John Terry, didn't I? I guess I can get rid of Jordan Stewart. Yeah, and then who was I putting in? Alan Smith. So we're really short at the back here. This is no experience. Do we have enough midfielders? I mean, it's close, isn't it? Got 7 midfielders. Oh, Phil Neville can play. I mean, that would be desperate times. Adding Phil Neville. But, okay. Great squad. Happy with that. Just going with youth. Okay, so starting lineup. Richard Wright in goal. Again, well, actually, that's first name on the team sheet, Steve Elliott. And partnered by like 12-year-old John Terry. Left back. I'm putting a lot of pressure on Phil Neville. Like, if there's any kind of injuries on the left or right of midfield, we're very, very short here. But it's kind of boring to pick Gary Neville, isn't it? But okay, left midfield, Joe Cole. Of course, Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy really should be the second name on the team sheet. Centre midfield. Fine. I guess Danny Murphy can play centre midfield. Forward line. Forward line of Francis Jeffers and Michael Bridges. Why do I think Duberry is French? That's such a bizarre thing. Yeah, he is English. Why did I think he was French? That's so weird. Did he play for England? No, he didn't. Okay. Alright. Starting lineup. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the goalie in. What a team. This is going to be the envy of the world, that starting lineup. Subs. Marshall. Phil Neville, because any injury, Phil Neville is going to have to play. Due to his versatility. Bowyer. Michael Owen. Titus Bramble. Get him in. Alan Smith, and then Kieran Dyer. What a team. Tactics, quite simple. First of all, Steve Elliott is the captain. John Terry, Danny Murphy's only at 90% fitness. Look at that. No. It's quite an attacking lineup. Oh wait, we're playing Argentina in the first game. That's fine. Team instructions: attacking, direct, hard tackling, pressing, offside trap, counter attack. Nah. Playmaker: Steve Elliott. Playmaker: Danny Murphy. What's Danny Murphy's creativity? Should be 20. It's 13. Okay, what's Steve Elliott's creativity? You know what? Let's Steve Elliott. Freaking put my money where my mouth is. Just a huge amount of pressure for the young lad. Essentially, not just my career, but the hopes of an entire nation hanging on this guy. Captaining England at his first ever World Cup. Oh yeah, this is because I was on holiday all season, so I have a season's worth of news. Yeah. What are we, Group F? Man, the pressure is intense. Pinning all my hopes on a young Steve Elliott. Steve Elliott. Partner Evans & Evans Building Contractors. No online presence. No personal life section. International career. He played twice for England at under 21 level. Let's right a wrong here. Okay. This means everything. It all comes down to this. Nice, appropriate background. Yeah, I think that's not the Yokohama International, it's fair to say. Try medium, but that'll probably be too slow as well. Argentina looking for goals, so are we. Oh. Elliott with a contribution. That's too slow, isn't it? Steve Elliott's seen a lot of the ball in the in these early stages. Oh, but that wasn't a Steve Elliott assist, though, was it? Who crossed that in? It's quite slow, isn't it? I missed because I just saw the words Elliot, and I say, oh, what's he doing? But it was going too fast. I couldn't see. I mean, because this is the tough game of the group. The other two are gimmies, right? Total gimmies. Michael Dubry. Michael Dubry. Steve Elliott's surely going to shoot from this range. No, I always like Michael Bridges. Yeah. And it predates the CUFC days. Well, the young Lions are getting completely outplayed. Does it not have possession? Oh, it's there. Steve Elliott, 6. He's had a lot of the ball though. Murphy's tiring. In the Yokohama Heat. Who do I have on the bench again? We are getting destroyed. This is a... Yeah. He what? What did I say? He hits back at his manager. This is where you need. This is where I earn my salary. I need to make a change. Although that said, Steve Elliott. Oh, he's up to a 7 now. Well, attacking substitutions. The great Francis Jeffers gamble has not paid off. Double substitution. Look at that possession. It's dire. You need to change your system. So photos of me looking on gormlessly, unable to react. I need to think of a new formation. This has been like one-way traffic. Shh. Scored our only shot on target. Oh, Elliot. Elliot! Steve Elliott, you gave that a... Steve Elliott gives away the free kick from which Argentina score the winner. Shocking scenes. Oh, I don't have any more attacking options on the bench. Oh dear. Let's freaking go for it. Maybe bring on Phil Neville for a tiring Ashley Cole. That's how Steve Elliott rewards my faith in him. Giving away the free... Oh, he's done it again. Steve Elliott is a liability at this level. Richard Wright, man of the match? What's Richard Wright's rating here? An 8. Oh, I guess he has. It's okay. This is just a write off because the other games are so easy group games. Dire. Shocking performance. Look at these stats. 21 shots. I'm surprised the possessions like that. We seem to be struggling. Steve Elliott, an 8. An 8. Wow. Richard Wright with a 9. Justifying my my gamble. What's Cheltenham Town doing this season? In the relegation zone in League 2. Great. Steve Elliott. You're not covering yourself in glory there. Don't know who our next game is. Stick with the same starting lineup. I feel like I was let down by the big names. Like Steve Elliott, Richard Wright got really good ratings, but you know, Gary Neville was poor. Gerrard was anonymous. So, dropping Gerrard. Get on the bench. And is there some way I can drop Gary Neville? Well... well, I can put in Phil Neville, I guess. So I think we're playing like bad teams now, so here we go. Come on, lads. This means everything. That's my pretty much team talk. This means everything, guys. Who are we even playing? Honduras. This means everything. Don't worry, Sven is okay. We can't let you know his whereabouts, but all you need to know is him and his family are safe. But you need to listen to me. You need to play. If you won't play for me, you're playing for your family. You won't play if you're not playing for your family. You play for your country. You need to lay it all down on the line here. This means everything. You're playing for you're playing. This is what you're playing for. This is what you're playing for. Pin this up on the dressing room. You don't want to play for me, that's fine. You don't want to play for your family, that's fine. But this is what matters. Go out there and think of this. This is why we do what we do. For him. Up on the dressing wall. This is why we do what we do. This is what we want. Come on! Win it for him. Beat Honduras for him. Wait, what? Sorry. Oh, Steve Elliott could have... Did I miss setting Steve Elliott? Oh, no. What a disaster. Steve Elliott could have taken that penalty. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, Steve Elliott could have had a World Cup goal. See, this is why the Argentina game doesn't really matter. Because they're just going to absolutely hammer the other two teams in the group and go through seconds. And then draw, I don't know, like France in the... Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Murphy calms the nerves. Yeah, so that'll be good. So by losing the Argentina game, we guarantee that we're going to go through second in the group and then draw draw the winner of Group G or whatever it'll be. So actually, I should look who. Oh no, it'd be Group E, wouldn't it? Because we're in Group F. I should look who's going to win the Group E. It will be like France or Germany or something. Well, like I don't know. Like I don't know. Who always goes out in the second round? Mexico will finish second in the group or something. Mexico feel like perennial second round exit team. Oh, that is heartbreaking. Don't you agree? The entire tournament, this is going to be on our dressing room wall. Remind the lads, you spend weeks, months away from your families. You lay it all on the line, and you do it all for this. This is what we play for. Okay, so let's check out Group F. Top of the group. I can't believe we conceded a goal against Honduras. That's pretty bad. But Honduras beat Saudi Arabia, so... Oh. Great. So, I mean, well, it's hard to say there, but it looks like we may be getting a tricky... That's a bit of a group of death here, isn't it? So, we could be getting a tricky draw in the second round, but... Argentina 3. That's not... What was that? We hammered Honduras, didn't we? So, our goal difference... Not too bad. Look at it. Look at it. Right, yeah. Some of the players are concerned that Sven is dead. Need to remind those players that we are in the 2002 reality, not in the parallel reality. Sven is very much alive and well. Do not worry. I did not harm him. Yeah, same team. Oh, Cole's injured. I didn't even notice that happened. This is where the poor lack of squad depth really comes into its own. We've got Phil Neville is going to have to. We're going to have to be a makeshift left midfielder because we're going to have to now I have no one to play it right back. Okay, Kieran Dyer. No, he's defensive midfield. So Gary Neville comes back. Wait, what am I doing? I'm losing my mind here. Let's just calm down. Let's just play a conventional 4-4-2 here. Phil Neville pushing forward on the left. Yeah. But then... Defoe on the bench. Who am I playing out of position? No one. No, I think that's fine. And also, lads, it's Saudi Arabia. Lads, it's the PIF. controversy. I've had to do some tricky press conferences during the week and pressed on the political ramifications of this game. As I tell the journalists, I'm a simple football man. I leave politics to the politicians. All I know is football. Apart from Steve Elliott, that's the one part of football I didn't know. Was this the World Cup in the parallel universe where Germany beat Saudi Arabia 8-0? It must have been, I think. We're not getting close to that scoreline here, I don't think. Conceded to Honduras, conceded to Saudi Arabia. As I say, again, Dyer hits back at his manager. Was that a Steve Elliott assist? I think it was, wasn't it? Assist, Steve Elliott. Yeah, he got an assist. And I heard they got McDonald's over there and everything. They're just like us. That's what I was saying in my press conference. Go through as a second place team from Group F. Sorry, I have to get rid of just this image in the background. Please, let's who? Oh, I guess. I mean, it's an unwinnable situation. Oh. Oh boy. Not the draw that you want. Steve Elliott's injured. Our playmaker, captain, talismanic defensive leader. He takes all our free kicks, all our corners, all our penalties. He wears the captain's armband. He's the focal point of this entire team. I built the entire team around him. He's out injured for the biggest game. Out for a few days with a facial injury. Injured during training. Someone struck Steve Elliott. Okay, so... well, we've got major problems then. Major problems. Francis Jeffers lead this team. Influence 7. Danny Murphy. I think I looked at that before. Rio Ferdinand, influence 19. Okay. Well, we're in trouble here because we don't have anyone to take any set pieces. So that's a problem. Penalty taker, well, I didn't actually call score one in the last game, so you can take the penalties. Was that penalties? I'm losing my mind. Playmaker. Beckham, creativity, 18, it'll do, fine. This is what it all comes down to. This is what it all comes down to. Hmm? Picture of England town. Remind the players of home. They were out there in, where are we? Where's this match happening? Oh, yeah, it's Japan, it's not South Korea. What's a nice town in England? Remind them of home. Remind them what they're playing for. Look at this. Lads. This plaza, you can imagine it's packed with people. They're all there, on the big screens up. They're watching. Look at this. Oh, it's the same place. Is there only one? What's this festival place? Every picture of Basingstoke is just this. This is what we're playing for, lads. This means everything. These Portuguese bastards. They want to destroy this. This is what they want to take from you. This is what they want to take from you. You will not let them. You will defend this. They have 5 guys in England now. You will defend this. We will not let these Portuguese bastards win. Where am I going? Oh yeah, Basingstoke. Do I need to say any more? Lads, do I need to say any more? Look at that. This is what we're defending. Look at what we're defending it from. Ew. Yuck. Gross. Oh. These people cannot be allowed to win. This is what these sickos want. But we will not let them. We will defy them. Go out there and get them. Let's go. We're so unlucky with the draw. They fixed it in some way. They're not playing Portugal in the second round. I got Argentina in the group stage. Like, you can imagine I'm on the sidelines looking like an idiot. Like I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Camera zooming in. Also, we've been decimated by injuries. Decimated by injuries. The injury to Steve Elliott in training. Whoever did that, whoever injured Steve Elliott in training, like, they should be getting the freaking, the full effigies treatment. I feel like I'm just rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic here, aren't I? Okay, triple substitution at half-time. Last gasp roll of the dice. It's time to accept my Francis Jeffers gamble has backfired horribly. Danny Murphy is He cannot be substituted. Triple substitution at half time of a game that could go to extra time. Suicidal managerial tactics. Oh, but he's silenced. See, I said Murphy. You can't sub him. You know, it could be injuries. There could be sendings off. We could potentially have like another 95 minutes of football or whatever. Richard Wright steps up. Oh, that's because Steve Elliott was injured. That guy's so unlucky. We've had 2 penalties in this campaign, and both times Steve Elliott was wrong place, wrong time, really. Richard Wright with the winning penalty to send England through to the quarters. Hopefully our players can return from injury now. That would be good. Amazing scenes. John Terry named as one of the stars of the tournament. Build up, openly praising a racist. The managerial masterclass continues. Well, that's the managerial careers are there by the grace of God, really. Like that halftime triple substitution seemed ridiculous, but we ended up winning the game with Richard Wright scoring the winning goal from the penalty spot. So I got away with it. But then if we Yugoslavia. Did Yugoslavia exist in 2002? Well, I mean, they must have done. But they exist from 1918 to 1992. What? But I'm playing them in the World Cup in 2002. Oh. The republics of Montenegro and Serbia formed a reduced state that was called the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, it changed its name in 2003. Huh. I have no... Was Yugoslavia at the 2002 World Cup? If we were in a parallel universe where it's actually 2025, in that parallel universe, was Yugoslavia at the 2002 World Cup? Yeah, no. Yeah, failed to qualify. But they were in the... Okay, so they were around. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. No. Are we going to win the World Cup? Got Yugoslavia in the quarters. I mean, this is the year. Steve Elliott's back from injury. Everything is coming up England here. Put Joe Cole. Joe Cole's back from injury. And... don't need Bowyer on the bench, I don't think. Steve Elliott back with the captain's armband, of course. Back doing everything. I mean, some critics would say our best performance of the World Cup came without Steve Elliott in the team, but what do they know? He's so unlucky not to have had a goal in this World Cup. Diego. This is where we're playing. Does the venue fit for Yugoslavia? Right, yeah, sorry. Let's play this match. Again, unfavourable comparisons with Basingstoke. Oh god, look at those ships. Horrendous. Okay. Easy win. Already thinking about the semi-final. I wonder who we're going to have in the semi-final. Oh dear. Steve Elliott's got a 4. Steve Elliott has a 4. I'm all out of ideas. Do another triple substitution. Show the lads some pictures of Spitfires. I'm really running out of ideas here. Yeah, hope that... Is that going to help, guys? Yeah. Look at that. Triple substitution. Triple substitution. It never... Oh, but Michael Bridges has a 7. I can't sub Michael Bridges. And I can't sub Steve Elliott. I'll make a change at 60 minutes. I really thought this was our year. Oh, I'm zoned out and missed the... Steve Elliott's improved to a 5. I was like daydreaming and missed... okay, triple substitution. Oh, Michael Bridges still has a 7 though, but whatever. Michael Bridges off. Jeffers off. A familiar substitution. Why do you keep starting him? You could ask. Kieran Dyer, our best. Kieran Dyer and Michael Bridges, who are playing pretty well, are hooked. They're going to be pleased with that. Last roll of the dice. Hey, I made the substitution in the 66th minute. 66? 1966? The symbolism is off the scale. Oh. Eliminated. Look at that guy there. That is questions going to be asked back home by the media. I think the media are going to have a few questions for me. But to be fair, I did make the substitution in the 66th minute, which is pretty cool. Pretty good symbolism. All I'll say to the media is that I'm now cheering on Yugoslavia, who a day ago I didn't even realise was still a country, but now I'm a big fan. And let's just see if they win the World Cup. Oh, they're in the final. Who have they got in the final? Oh, Argentina have gone out already. Huh. Come on, Yugoslavia. England knocked out of World Cup. England have lost in the World Cup quarter-final with a 1-0 defeat by Yugoslavia, who England didn't even know still existed. Who... Come on, Yugoslavia. Come on. Oh, fuck. It's time for me to fall on my sword, I think. Brazil manager sacked. England manager not sacked. Richard Wright. Well, he did a No Yugoslavia players make the World Cup Dream Team. Loads of Argentina players. Richard Wright did score a winning penalty in a second round World Cup game. So I mean, that is extraordinary stuff. And on that note, I don't know how to resign. You can retire, but I don't know if you can. Oh, resign. There we go. FA confidence. Satisfied with a once in a lifetime chance to win the World Cup. When you're getting Yugoslavia in a quarter-final, you've got to be looking to really go on to win the tournament, basically. With a heavy heart, I have to call it a day.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait
1-0
and not be
Yugoslavia.
tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too
Could
good
almost weep right now.
nor talk too wise.
Getting an absolute beating in the press. Absolute shellacking.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master.
Wait, you said you're going to make your substitutions at
If you
60
can think
minutes.
and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with
Why
triumph
did you were
and
daydreaming
disaster,
and so you ended up making them
treat
6 minutes
those two
later?
imposters just the same.
Why did you
If
put
can
Steve
bear
Elliott
to
back
hear
in the
the
team?
truth you've
When he was out
spoken,
injured, they had the best
twisted
performance.
by knaves to make a trap for fools. Or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you.
But what a journey. The wins over Honduras, Saudi Arabia, the Richard Wright penalty against Portugal in the second round.
Crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings,
Iconic sporting moments that will live
neither foes nor loving
on forever.
friends can hurt you. If all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with
Steve
60
Elliott
seconds worth of
played
distance
every
run,
minute. Well, apart from being injured, when he wasn't injured, he played every minute of every game. He wore that captain's armband with pride.
you'll be a man, my son.
Took every corner, every free kick. Unfortunately, not every penalty due to an administrative error. I think that'll be the defining image of that World Cup. Steve Elliott, ball at his feet, striding out from the back. A lion, leading another foray into Yugoslavian territory. Searching and probing for that equaliser that would never come. Heroic stuff. Steve Elliott, we salute you. And he inspired a new generation of footballers. Kids watching Steve Elliott on the TV. I want to be just like him. And so a whole new generation will rise from the ashes of this doomed campaign. But we will always curse the name Yugoslavia.